Hello everyone and welcome to Planning with Alo. Whether you are new to the channel or are coming back, I'm so glad that you are here with me today. I know that it's been a minute, and that is because I've been really focusing on my mental well-being. I think it is very important to take a break when your body is asking you to do so, and so I kind of left YouTube for a couple of weeks, just a little bit though. But now I'm back. I bounced back and I'm ready to do what would be episode 5 of my overall planning system and how I use it explained. And in today's episode, we're touching base on how it is that I plan out my week using a weekly insert, and I'm going to be planning the week of August the 10th through the 16th. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you the essentials that I need in order to get this planned out. I need my planner, of course, and then like always I have my inbox/brain dump journal handy just in case I need it. And then I'm also going to be using my everyday carry wallet because I'm doing meal planning in here. And then the other essentials that I need, of course, are my handy dandy routine cards. These are a new addition to my system, and they have exactly the same information as the previous ones I've been showing. These are actually freebies from Sammy's Planner over on Instagram. This is the insert that I'm using by Sterling Ink. It is a fold out insert and it was a custom request made to her, but it is available in her shop now. And then I have my sticky notes. These are a printable freebie that I have linked in my Instagram page if you would like to check that out. I am very active over there, so I'd love for you to check me out. And I also have my Maddie plans inspired task cards that I love to use in my weeklies. I did make these myself. And also, we cannot forget, right now I'm using this pen highlighter combination. I have the Energel Pentel 0.5 gel pen with the 992 Tombow marker. So this is me just starting to get situated to see what the best angle for you all would be. I did already do a little bit of brain dump outside of camera in my journal, which is nothing like super important, so that's why I totally forgot to film that. It's just a couple of notes I have on things that are happening this week, and so I'm going to put this on the side of me so that I could just be referencing it back and forth if I need it. And then I'm going to open up my planner to the month of August just to kind of get an overview. I don't really pick anything out of my monthly. It's just so that if there is anything going on, I don't forget that it's happening and I have a glance at it right in front of me if I need it. I'm jumping right into the weekly foldouts, and the first thing I like to do is highlight my headers just so that I can bring focus to them. So that's what I'll be doing. I do keep my routine card close by so that way I can just reference it back and forth and that way go down the list. In this case, one of those items was to transfer anything that did not get done the previous week, and so that's what you see me doing here. I've got to say, I really do love how much this insert caters to my personal needs, and the way that I was pretty much able to use the right portion as a free space to just inbox anything that is incoming or anything from the last week or whatnot. Is just a great way to maximize space in my planner. And then there you just saw me pick up my brain dump journal because I am getting ready to write down whatever important appointments or tasks I have going on, or reminders on the left side of the insert, which is the foldable part. And this is where I write down like little highlights of the day that I need to remember, and so that's what you see me doing here now. This portion of the insert is an overview of my week, and I love being able to have it hanging on the left side when my planner is open on my desk, and have the daily inserts go kind of like in between. Here's a picture of what I'm talking about so that you can visualize it a little bit better. No worries if I'm not centering or putting the camera up close just yet, but either way you'll get to see a close-up of how the insert ended up looking once everything was filled out. Next, I'm going to pick up my task cards and go ahead and lay them out. These are great for repetitive tasks. For example, every Tuesday of each week, it is trash day. And so instead of having to write it every single week on the spread, I just go ahead and pick up the same little page flag and lay it on that pertaining day. Same goes for payday, weekly reviews, and even YouTube days. So I actually laid the YouTube one on the tempting because I wasn't sure if I was going to record this video. Thankfully I did, and here we are, yay. But yeah, that's why I laid that one on the right side of the insert. Moving on to the weekly tracker up at the top of the insert, this is where I like to track and schedule my cleaning habits. So things like vacuuming, laundry, trash, and then keeping up with my AM skincare routine, emails, and my Instagram inbox go in here. Next up, and because I have the space to do so, I'm going to highlight this header right here and use this list portion for a running to-do list of a planner setup that I am doing for my niece right now. And so this is going to help me have an overview of what I need to do throughout the week to finish setting it up. And sometimes I use this for other things that perhaps don't fit in the other squares or rectangles of the insert. And so as you can see, there's just endless space for you to plan out anything you'd like. Next, I'm going to be writing in the tempting portion of the insert. This is where I like to list out tempting tasks for the week. These are the tasks that are not urgent or that need to get done this week per se, but if I have time to do them, then I will. Up last but definitely not least is the goals/reflection section of the insert, where I like to set little goals of milestones for myself per the week, and then to reflect on anything that might have happened the week before. So some examples I went ahead and wrote down were to like remain focused on my mental health care, as well as meeting my water intake every single day. Here is the close-up of how everything was looking so far. The next thing I did is I checked my routine card and went down the list to see what was next in my routine. In this case, it was to meal plan for the upcoming week. I do that in my everyday carry wallet because that's where I also like to write out my grocery lists, which you'll see in a second. I actually had already done that previously to this video, and so you won't see me writing it out, but it's very self-explanatory, and I use these Peanuts Planner Co. inserts to do so. Did notice when I was filming this part of the video that I didn't write the dates on the meal planner side, and so that's what you'll get to see me do, I guess, since I'm at it. Since I've been making all kinds of foods lately, I've been running out of ideas on what to make for dinner during the week, and so that's why this insert was a little bit empty, but that's okay. I also do want to mention that that is the only thing that gets planned and listed out in this little pocket everyday carry wallet. I do have a flip of her up in my channel in case you're interested to see the guts of it. Moving on, and pretty much the last bit of setups that I need to do for my planning of my weekly is to set up these little tracking sticky notes, which, like I mentioned, are a free printable in my Instagram, and they were designed by Printable for planners. And this is where currently I'm using it to track my PR posts for the shops that I work with. And so that's what I'll do here. And I have enough space to separate it into 2 weeks worth of postings. Right, so now everything there is left for me to do is just to simply put everything in its place wherever it belongs in my planner. For example, my fold out insert goes in my weekly section. This was the previous week, and then here is this week now. I'm also going to highlight the days that this fold out covers with my highlighter. I'm going to place down my tracking sticky note for my PR posts, and then I'm going to put my page flags, task cards back in this little pocket I have here, as well as putting back my routine cards where they go. And voila, that is pretty much the end of this video. I'm just doing the extra little stuff. I forgot to put my page marker back into my pocket everyday carry wallet, and then I'm also going to put back my pen and whatnot. But I do want to mention that I've been keeping it super simple, functional, straight to the point, and I've been loving it. And because I did do a mock-up for you all for this video, meaning I had already planned out in my planner this week, but then I had to show you how I did it, so I just had to repeat it again. This is me filling out and copying what was on the other weekly insert I had already done, because it is Wednesday today when I'm filming this, and so I had already completed a couple of tasks and whatnot. But anyways, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did so, and until my next one, I'll catch you later. Bye.